So first of all, I want to say extremely sorry to all of my viewers because I couldn't able to shoot videos for the topic and the supplement of the day 11 because of the 2 day delay. I am really very sorry, but let's continue because uh, I am nowadays a bit busy with my hectic schedule, so that is the reason of my not getting time to do this stuff. But yeah, today I am uh, shooting it, and irrespective of all other works, I am devoting my time for today's topic. So let's start. The topic is the my favorite movie. This again a very interesting topic, and I have got the topic just right now. So even it's very difficult for me to speak on this topic because I have just seen 3 4 movies, and now I am deciding which is my favorite. Yeah. So now I am taking 20-second time to decide which movie was my favorite movie. By the way, I have seen 3 4 movies, many movies, but I can remember only a few because those movies that I like a lot, I remember. It's a general nature of human. The thing which he or she like, only he or she remember that for a lifelong time. So yeah, based on my knowledge and convenience, knowledge and memory, I can remember that first movie that I watched was Sole. But to remember the scenes of Sole, I have watched it for 5 or 6 times. So it can't be my favorite movie because a favorite movie is that movie you don't need to watch it again and you remember it's almost most of the scenes. And the second movie is The Burning Train. That movie I have watched just once, but I do remember most of the part of the thing, so it can be one of my favorite movie. Go ahead and analyze the third movie. That is the Bhool Bhulaiya that I remember. I have watched it, yeah, 1 or 2 times, but I remember the scenes of it. Okay, next, next is the Pathan movie. I watched it, but I didn't like it, so I will not include this in my list of favorite movies. And I have watched many other movies, but since I didn't like those movies, so I my mind also vanished those movies. My mind also didn't keep those movie in it, so it vanished them. So just Sole, Bhool Bhulaiya, and The Burning Train. Among these three, I want to pick The Burning Train as my first and favorite movie. Okay, so let's start the topic. After analyzing a lot, you can also. I have also decided the exact movie. You can also uh, decide it through various way. But let's start. So the movie, The Burning Train. Why I like it so much? Because this movie, uh, I like Bhool Bhulaiya and The Burning Train because of the last scene of these movies. Not I don't know what happened before that scenes, but the last story of the movie were the things that made me impressed a lot. Because of those reasons only, I remember these two movies. So in the Burning Train movie, the last in the Burning Train movie, the last scene consists of a train, and I like the train a lot. The most attractive thing for me in this world that right now is the Indian train. More specifically, for when the LSB coaches were not there, the blue ICF coaches. When after that I started, when the ICF coaches were totally called off, then I started liking the red LSG coaches a lot. But my choice for red LSG coaches, or my like for red LSG coaches, is more than the old blue ICF coaches. So it doesn't matter the coaches change, but yeah, my liking also is still persist at the same level. More specifically, it has been improved or increased only. So in the last scene, what happens? The train runs at the full speed, but uh, what happens? The brake of the engine got failed. So the train becomes uncontrolled, and no one can stop the train. And this movie describes the things at very appropriate manner, that the viewer will can assume that yeah, it is happening in real situation. Train is not stopping in anywhere are the platforms. When from the platforms the train is passing, the announcement is going on the station that please keep safe distance. A train is about to cross the station at very high speed. It is not going to stop because of some technical glitch. This kind of announcement are being were being made on each and every station from where the train was passing. No matter where the station was, the stop or not stop for the train. Even if that station was a stop for the train was, because of the failure of the brakes, was not stopping even that stations. So the children inside the train were very scared. His teacher, their teacher, and the children were also going to their school or some picnic from the train, and they were also very scared. So the children started praying with his man devotional song, and because of the effect of devotional song, the train gets stopped. And this was a kind of magic to show, or not magic, the power of God, we can say. That I believe that if this exists in the world, and if you dedicatedly believe on God, and if you are stuck in such kind of situation, and if you call your God at that time, the God will always help you, and will keep you out from that kind of worst situation. No matter how difficult or worst situation it will be, God will always help you. So this movie is a great example for that also. So this is the second reason for me to like the movie. And again, going forward to tell that, then after movie stopped, after the train stopped, each passengers come out of the train very safely. And again, very good incidents, the scenes I remember from the movie, that when the train was not stopping, the people were saying to give loop line to other trains, because if the train is running if the train is running in the full speed, then it is very necessary, so that and the brake is failed, so that the train uh, uh, which are on the same track, but before the running train, some kilometers before the running trains, because they have to stop on some station. But so the train which is not stopping will definitely come very fast and collide those slowly moving trains, and may cause a very big accidents or damage. That kind of situation can a person the imagine by the incidents of Coromandel Express that happened the last the last month or 2nd June. So that could be very very worst or worst accident. So this was all the story, and then the way how the train was stopped by the engineers and the scientists and the persons was very amazing. They made very big. I am not exactly remember. I am not able to remember exactly what the scenario they exactly created to stop the train, but I can remember that they made a very uh, slopey surface where the slope was at positive angle. Because of that, the train's speed becomes slow, and after that, when the train speed become very very slow, they put some engine at the last or the back of the train that will keep the train to not to slide back and then in full speed from the backside. So because of the slopey surface, the and that second engine, the train was stopped successfully. Okay, the engine that was attached at the backside at very appropriate time have also very critical role or significant role in the stopping the train. Yeah, so in this way I have successfully uh, told everything about the movie that I liked the most till now, and I think this movie is gonna be my favorite movie of all time. I think that I should watch it once again, because if someone asks about your favorite movie, and if you have to tell each and everything about that movie. But yeah, it's very very amazing and interesting part of the movie that and also very of that burning train scene, and also very good very surprising moment for me also, that I watched this movie when I was about 5 or 6 year old, and I am now today is 19 years old. So I can remember the steps of the movie even after 14 years, and when I had no idea about the things, and my mind was very less developed. But now when I have been very developed and acquired a lot of skills and knowledge, even then I do remember that movie. It proves that this movie is no doubt my favorite movie. So with this says, I will assure you that I will mustly watch the movie once again whenever I will get time. Most probably I will watch in train whenever I go. I will going to the go. I will going my home. So let's terminate this talk, and now let's ask ChatGPT to say something about this movie, and I will speak that things again and record a video and upload it to Subliminal part. Thank you.